You are using AI like a calculator when it actually is your co-founder, your C-suite executives. And that one mistake is why your output is feeling mediocre. It's not because of AI. It's because of the prompt that is starving of everything that it needs to have and think according to that. Today, in this video, I'm going to be showing you the systematic framework that it took 3 days for me to build, and now you can completely own it within the next 15 to 20 minutes. I gave the exact business brief in two ways. The first version took me 40 seconds and the second one took me 5 to 10 minutes. The 40-second version, it gave me as a generic output that everyone was getting. The second version gave me something that my client thought I had paid to a world-class consultant. This is not because of AI, it is because of the architecture of prompt. And once I show you how the architecture looks like, you won't prompt the same way again. Most people walk to AI and talk to it like how they talk to Google. They type a question, they get the answer, and they move on. AI is not a search engine, it is a thinking machine. And thinking machine does not respond to questions. It responds to constraints, context, and clearly defined rule. And once you provide these things, your output transforms completely. Think it of this way. Imagine you have hired one of the smartest person you have ever met, and on his first day you gave him a post-it note which says that figure it out yourself. That's what bad prompt looks like. It just weighs the intelligence that is sitting in front of you. What I have built and what I'm going to show you is a systematic framework on how to construct AI prompts, like how architecture designs and builds his building, layer by layer with intention, so that AI clearly knows what is the role that it's going to perform, what constraint it's going to have while working, and what context it's going to perform, and how great output looks like. I have built market research, pitch decks, business strategies, all of this using this framework. So I have used this framework to build content strategies. As you're watching this video, this entire script was being delivered through AI, the custom framework that I have created, the business strategies, pitch decks, the sales script, etc. This used to take me days, and now it takes me just 15 to 20 minutes with the frameworks that I use. I will be giving you the systematic framework in a form of PDF completely free. Do watch it at the end of the video where I will be telling you how to get this PDF. So the first layer is what I call the master prompt. This is where most of the users skip entirely, which makes the output feel generic. Imagine a visiting doctor who has no record of yours, no history, no blood works, no scans. Even though he or she has done the degree from the top reputed universities and has got experience from the top hospitals, he or she is starting from zero. He or she does not have any record of yours, no memory, no context. The same applies to your AI model. And this is fixed by master prompt. It tells AI exactly who you are, what's your profession, what are you doing, what are you building, what are the constraints that you have got, which industry are you performing, and it builds a customized, calibrated master prompt just for you. And from that point onwards, your output just gets elevated to the next level. And I prepared a master prompt through prompting. I asked the model to build me a top 1% master prompt using all your potential. Ask me 15 to 20 questions in such a way that you could be building my master prompt for this role. And it takes around 15 to 20 minutes. It asks you a set of questions. Be honest, take time to answer those questions, and once you're done with it, you will be getting an entire master prompt. You could save this as a PDF so that when you're just changing a different model, you can just paste this PDF and your master prompt is ready. And that is just the first layer of the architecture blueprint. And now comes the second layer, systematic prompt. So the system prompt is not about who you are, but how you want AI to behave. Imagine you are a logistics manager. You have got KPIs on your dashboard, which includes error time, driver wait time, then NPS, etc. So you use all this data to analyze, forecast, and find out problems before they arrive, and after that do a continuous improvement process. Imagine you have got only half of the data, same intelligence but half the input. The quality of your decision drastically reduces, and that's the difference between a bad prompt and a prompt with system. So now the master prompt is who you are, system prompt is how you want the AI to approach the problems. It could include how detailed you want the model or output to be, whether you want a fact-checked or data-driven from credible sources. You want it to be asking questions to fill the gaps during the process of output, etc. So now we have looked the master prompt, who you are, system prompt, how you want AI to behave, and the third layer, organization. Most people use AI like they use the junk folder. Everything all in one place with no context, no organization, nothing. The pile of notes all in one place. I mean, it's gonna be chaotic, right? You will need to have finance in one place, marketing in another, and strategy somewhere else with its own context, own projects, own goals. The same applies to the project folders and / organization. Imagine you have to treat AI like a C-suite executive. Every folder you need to assign it with a set of executive. For example, I make a folder with chief and assign it as a chief marketing officer. Now I will build a master prompt for that particular role. Exactly, I'll feed it with all the data about who I am in place of chief marketing officer, about my goals, about the competitors, about pricing strategy, target audience, the projection rate, the sales target for this year, and what was the sales for the previous year, everything. And I will build a system prompt so that next time when I'm coming to that particular project, I'm not starting over, I'm starting from mid-sentence. So without projects / folders, it's like a doctor who's a new, who has not even met you, with no history, etc. But with projects, it's like your specialized doctor, your family doctor, who exactly knows who you are, who exactly knows how to treat your problem, who has your history, your blood works, your scans, your prescriptions, your any allergies, everything. So that next time when you call him or her, they will start from mid-sentence. You don't need to explain everything, what happened like 5 years. And the fourth thing, layer, is what saves most of your time. Custom instructions. So custom instructions are the simplest layer and the layer which has the highest return. So imagine you go to maps and you press home. It does not ask you the home address because you have already fed your home address once and it stays permanently. The same applies to your AI. You set your preference once and it stays forever, so that it could replicate into your every chat, your every prompt, everything. Most people get a generic output. It's because you have not told the model what good looks like. So you have to treat model like a baby. It does not know what good looks like. It does not know how effective output looks like or ineffective one. It does not know how, for example, if there is any gaps throughout the process, it just fills the average ones across the web. So you have to train the model with full of data. You have to clearly tell them that what good looks like to me, what effective output looks to me. Do I want fact-check data before giving me the output, or you want an output to be friendly with chill languages, etc. So you have to give your standards so that the next time your output will meet your standard. So 4 layers: master prompt, system prompt, projects, and custom instructions. You came to this video by using AI like a calculator, typing questions, getting the response, and moving on. That ends today. Now next time you'll be using the 4-layer. Master prompt tells exactly who you are. System prompt, how you want AI to behave or approach the problems. Projects/folders, how you're, instead of treating like a junk folder, you're treating like an executive with set of instructions, with set of master prompts, with set of system prompt, with memory datas, and so that the continuity remains. And custom instructions to tell AI what is my standards, what's my preference, how I want the output to be customized for me. And now the architectural blueprint PDF, layer by layer, every component. So you need to do 3 things in order to get this PDF. 1, subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you could watch this AI related content every week. I have an Instagram channel which I've attached the link below. Go follow my Instagram handle, and you have to follow my LinkedIn handle too. Once you've done all these 3, send me a screenshot and DM me in my Instagram account. I will be sending you the PDF completely free